Hi, my name is Brandy Harris, and today I'm going to do a book review over the leadership book titled The Mentor Leader: Secrets to Building People and Teams That Win Consistently by the authors Tony Dungy and the contributing author Nathan Whitaker. I also have some handouts here for my PowerPoint. So first off, Tony Dungy was a former NFL player and then became an NFL coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Indianapolis Colts. He was the first African-American coach to win the Super Bowl in 2007 with the Colts. He then retired from coaching in 2008, and his career grew in an entirely different way after that. He used his leadership and mentoring skills from coaching, along with his faith, to mentor and teach others. He is now involved in many charitable organizations that are listed here in the PowerPoint. He is also an analyst for NBC's Football Night in America, and outside of work, he is married with 9 children. To highlight a little bit about the contributing author Nathan Whitaker, he is also a #1 New York Times bestselling author. He was a former athlete at Duke University, where he got his degree in English and political science, and then graduated from Harvard Law School in 1994. He then began working for the NFL, for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, doing football operations. This is where he met Tony Dungy. He is now a founder of Whitaker Partners, where he works with his father and assists coaches and administrators with professional and personal matters. So the primary message and purpose of this book is to explain Tony Dungy's personal leadership style of mentor leadership, and it is primarily focused on building people up and adding value to other people's lives. Dungy uses his successful philosophy and leadership style to teach others how to succeed. The purpose of the book is to share the 7 keys of mentor leadership and why they are so effective. The book teaches others how to apply these leadership tactics to every area of life, to have personal success, and to become successful for teams, organizations, and families. Dungy's purpose is to share the secret of getting others to follow this effective style and helping others to build other people up and help people be the best that they can be. So Dungy highlights the importance of being able to focus on other people rather than only focusing on yourself when you're in a leadership role. A main purpose of this book teaches the 7 keys of mentor leadership and how they are effective. The 7 keys are listed here in the slide. They are engage, educate, equip, encourage, empower, energize, and elevate others. So the target audience for this book is really for everybody. It is focused on any person who desires to mentor or build up others, or for people who want to better themselves through virtually any area of their life. It is for leaders all over the world in organizations, families, and teams. So I really enjoyed some of the certain strengths of this book, being that it was very well organized. Dungy's messages were very well articulated and easy to understand, and the book was just a really easy read. Dungy provided specific examples of real-life situations and positive outcomes associated with his mentor leadership style. This really engaged the reader and helps the reader understand and become more interested. There's also a lot of biblical verses that I found to be a very great asset to the message. Each chapter had motivational quotes or highlights which guided the reader, and he shared stories of people that had influenced him throughout the journey and people that he influenced throughout the journey. And I found that to be really effective in the book. Overall, the book is very inspirational and motivational, while also being practical so that every different individual can apply it in every stage of their life. I don't think that there are many weaknesses or shortcomings of the book. I really enjoyed reading it, and the reviews on the book are really great. The only 2 things that I could think of that might have hindered the message of the book is that certain chapters seemed to be repetitive, and also there was a frequent use of sports examples, which could diminish certain target audiences or groups of people who don't really enjoy or understand sports. Here are some of my favorite quotes from the book. And overall, The Mentor Leader is a very inspirational leadership book that I would highly recommend reading no matter what area of leadership you're engaged in. It would be beneficial for organizational leaders in any career, family leaders, anyone involved in a team, or really anyone who desires to build up others. Here are my references, and thank you for reading.